Hello, I'm Jeremy, and welcome to another episode of Jeremy U's Music Reviews. I listen to music and you hear my thoughts. Once again, this is a two-part video, so if you haven't seen part one, the link is in the description. But if you have seen part one, let's continue on with the good song, Train. In the Amazing World of Gumball episode, The Joy, Richard gives Gumball and Darwin the Wonder Hug. A hug so powerful it causes a joy virus that infects the residents of Elmore Junior High with joy. My fifth best song of 2022 is that in song form. Sam Ryder's debut album, There's Nothing But Spaceman, was a great album that really showed Sam's potential as an artist. But while there were a ton of great tracks, easily my favorite is the incredibly catchy and sunshiny Somebody, because my god is this a great song. Let's start with the production, and it's incredibly fun. Like Sunroof, it has an incredibly catchy and sunshiny vibe, with awesome pianos, cool percussion, awesome trap skitters, and some awesome electronic touches. It's honestly incredible production that manages to perfectly capture the song's sunshiny and warm atmosphere, and being incredibly catchy to boot. As for the vocals, good god are they awesome. If I could describe Sam Ryder's voice in two words, those words would be cartoonishly beautiful. Like, his voice is so powerful, lovely, soothing, energetic, and dangerously likable that it doesn't even seem real. But it is, and in Somebody, it really plays to the song's advantage. Ryder's passionate belting combines with the incredible production to make a song that sounds like pure bliss. And I also like the little rapping he does at the beginning of the second verse. It kind of reminds me of Ty Verdez. And like in Son of a Sinner, the bridge is absolutely phenomenal. Hearing Sam's voice start out soft and then grow bigger and bigger until the amazing burst of the final chorus, God, I just love this man's voice. And of course, the lyrics are awesome. They're incredibly memorable, heartfelt, unique, and sweet. With Sam declaring his love for this person, comparing them to all sorts of nice things like coffee and lemonade, declaring that even lonely people need someone, and if you have someone special, let them know how special they are to you. They're honestly beautiful and incredible lyrics that gel with the great production and vocals to make a fantastic song. Bottom line, Somebody's an absolutely incredible song. The production is incredibly fun and catchy, Sam's voice is heaven in audio form, and the lyrics are as unique as they are sweet. If you haven't heard this song yet, please do, as it's absolute musical bliss that always makes me want to get up and dance. Ryder, I'm so glad I found out about you, and I can't wait to see what else you're capable of on future projects.
You got somebody who loves you. You got somebody who loves you. Woo!
When I first heard this song, I thought it was alright, but over time, it has massively grown on me and has become one of my favorite 2022 songs of all time. What song could be so good that it grew on me so quickly?
I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Kinda mad that I didn't take a stab at it. Thought you were too good for me, my dear.
Before Bad Habit, I had never heard of Steve Lacy. But after listening to it and his other music, I am an absolute fan. He has unique lo-fi indie style that I really vibe with, and Bad Habit perfectly demonstrates this, as my god it is such a bop. Let's start with the production, and it's incredibly relaxing, infectious, and unique, with an awesome guitar line, fun percussion, awesome pianos, and just such a unique atmosphere that I've never seen in any other song. Like Romantic Homicide, the production for Bad Habit makes it feel like it transports me into another universe, albeit one a lot more pleasant. It's honestly phenomenal production that not only sounds really good, but also manages to switch things up in an interesting way. Steve Lacy also sounds amazing. He has a very likable, chill demeanor and is able to perfectly switch between infectious belting and soft contemplation so seamlessly, and it combines with the incredible production to make the song even more awesome. As for the lyrics, they're fantastic. The song is basically about Steve regretting how he never asked a girl he liked out once he found out that the girl liked him back. Like Son of a Sinner, I don't relate to the subject matter itself, as I've never been in that kind of situation, but I can relate to the general concept. We all have our opportunities that were right in our face, but we didn't grab due to our own insecurities or an outside factor. And Bad Habit manages to communicate that perfectly. The lyrics just have this unique, pure vibe to them that really makes them feel personal and like Lacy is singing from his heart. Also, when I first heard the song, I thought Lacy was saying dude like Ed from Good Burger instead of deer. Fantastic lyrics. But then we have the best part of the song, the ending. I can understand why some people don't vibe with this ending, but I honestly love it. Basically, the production fizzles out a bit and then completely goes away so Steve can sing a cappella. And then when it returns, it becomes a lot more soft and chill, with Steve's performance getting a lot more passionate. And then these awesome buzzy drums play as Steve continues to get even more passionate. I love this part. Not only is it an incredibly unique switch up, but it's also infectious as heck. I almost always sing along to this part, feeling like I'm with Steve singing some karaoke without a care in the world. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy is just an incredibly interesting and awesome song, with great production and nice vocals and relatable and unique lyrics. I am so glad that I found out about Steve Lacy, because his music is definitely my cup of tea, and I can't wait to see him grow and grow. And even if most of the people in his fan base are TikTok heads, at least they're TikTok heads with good taste. Great job, Steve Lacy. Keep being awesome.
Till the end, you'll miss me. Don't beg me, babe. Alright, already somebody knows all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun go?
Come on. Did you really think I'd make a top 10 best songs of 2022 list and not bring up these guys?
So welcome back and take a breath. You come to life, you're bored to death. So welcome back and take a breath. You come to life, but I digress.
After the awesomeness of OK Orchestra, we have a new upcoming AJR era. And to start us off, we have I Won't, which is fantastic. The production, while not AJR's best, is still really good with some cool strings, nice pianos, awesome drums, cool electronic touches, awesome sample noises, and other AJR awesomeness. It definitely sounds a lot more bare than songs like Way Less Sad and Bud Like You, but I think it really works with the atmosphere of the song, and is very catchy production to boot. And of course, Jack Met sounds fantastic. While I wouldn't call him one of the best vocalists ever, Jack's voice is very pleasant, having a nice and casual, organic vibe that really works with the unique theatricality of AJR. And in I Won't, he does the same. His voice just feels very relaxed and casual, combining with the production to give the song a very unique vibe. Again, far from his best performance, but it's still very effective and interesting. And I also like how Adam and Ryan also join in for certain parts of the song. I really like when they join in, as both Ryan and Adam also have good vocals. Great work, you guys. As for the lyrics, they're also really good. While AJR have gotten a lot of flack for their lyricism, I never minded it. The Met Brothers have a really unique way of writing lyrics, communicating the themes of growing up, dealing with adulthood, stress, and other themes, with such a unique and interesting outlook. And even when it fails on songs like Birthday Party, it's at least interesting. And in I Won't, the lyrics are really good. Not only is AJR's unique way of writing on full display, but they also communicate the idea of being yourself effectively, essentially saying that they're going to be themselves regardless of what people say. It's a message that's been said before, but I Won't's lyrics tackle this message in a very cool, unique, and awesome way. All around great lyrics. While I Won't is far from AJR's best song, it's still an awesome track, with great production, awesome vocals from the Mets, and unique and cool lyrics. AJR is just such an awesome, cool, and creative band, and I'm so excited to see what they have cooking up for this new era. Long live AJR.
I must have missed the hype, but maybe that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel.
There are many things that go well together. Peanut butter and jelly, meat and cheese, movies and popcorn, Stewie and Brian, and as my second favorite song of 2022 proves, Rick Astley and Young Gravy.
With your baby mama at the crib and blow her back out. Shorty Filipino and she call me Manny Pacquiao. Alley-oop without the hoop, they call me Jerry Stackhouse. Dazing out in public, but your mama made me snap out.
When I heard that Young Gravy was making a song sampling Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, I was psyched. Young Gravy is an awesome artist. Never Gonna Give You Up is an awesome song. So combining the two would make a holy combination of musical awesomeness. And when the song, titled Betty Get Money, was released, I pretty much binge listened to it as much as possible because this song is everything I could have ever wanted. Let's start with the production, and it's awesome. Unlike I'm Good, which does nothing with its sample, or Staying Alive, which butchers its sample into oblivion, Betty takes the already awesome instrumental of Never Gonna Give You Up and turns it into an amazing and infectious trap beat with some unique Young Gravy touches. One of the common criticisms of Betty is that Gravy is just using the Rick Astley sample to write off the meme. I disagree. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure the Rickroll meme played at least some factor into the song's development, but sampling old songs is kinda Young Gravy's thing. Songs like Mr. Clean, Always Saucy, and Cheryl are Young Gravy songs that use an awesome older song to make an awesome banger. And Betty is the exact same. Am I saying that Gravy's use of Never Gonna Give You Up had nothing to do with the Rickroll meme? Of course not. I'm just saying that even if Never Gonna Give You Up wasn't a meme, Gravy would have still sampled it because that's his thing. It just also happened to be a famous meme. Speaking of Gravy, he is awesome on this track. True, it's not his best performance, but Gravy is just so enjoyably chill and relaxed on this song. And it combines with the production to make Betty sound like pure bliss. It's such a fun, awesome performance that makes a great song even better. And the female vocals that say, Gravy, you so vicious, are also solid. As for the lyrics, take notes, Pushin' P. This is how to have enjoyable lyrics. The lyrics to Betty are incredibly well written, with clever punchlines, funny jokes, and Gravy being Gravy. And of course the awesome whoa sound that's in most Gravy songs. Pretty solid lyrics. Overall, Betty Get Money is a fantastic jam that takes an already awesome song and adds an extra layer of awesomeness to it. The production is phenomenal. The lyrics are clever, and Young Gravy is his awesome self. I can understand some people not vibing with it, but Betty Get Money is a phenomenal song from a great artist. And the fact that it's Gravy's first Hot 100 hit makes it even better. Great job, Gravy. Keep being your awesome self.
Gravy, get money. Disco weapon.
And before we get to my favorite song of 2022, here are the honorable mentions.
Hey, 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 hey.
I never wanna fall.
Hey, 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 hey.
A is just so enjoyably stupid and fun. The production is incredibly infectious and toe-tapping. MGK is fun and charismatic. Lil Wayne's guest verse is solid, and the lyrics are just so enjoyably stupid. A great song from an overhated album. Also, the first time I heard it, I misheard the sampled vocals saying, I don't want to fall when I'm this high, as saying the F word instead of fall. And I honestly still kind of hear it.
Man, I'm just trying to keep my daughters off pole and my sons out of jail. Trying to get to church so I don't go to hell.
AA was was actually going to be on the list officially until some steep competition took its place. And yeah, it's still awesome. The production is catchy, Walker sounds great, the lyrics are enjoyably goofy, and that chorus is such an earworm. I understand how some people might hate this, but AA is an absolute jam, and easily my favorite from Walker Hayes. Great job, dude.
Cause you'll just do it again, and you'll fuck all my friends, and you'll just fuck with my head, and I'm so done with the mess you left embedded in lead. I want you out of my life, I'm sick of all of your lies, I'm sick of all the little things you used to do with my mind.
An awesome collab between two great artists. The production is incredibly unique, yet still keeps with Boy with Uke's aesthetic. Boy and Tree both sound fantastic, and the lyrics are memorable and interesting. An absolute banger that perfectly demonstrates how two great artists can come together to make an awesome song. Although, this still doesn't make up for Miss You. Yeah, I love you, Oliver, but I'm not letting you off the hook for that whole thing.
While I'm in my hotel room.
While every song from the Astronomers' phenomenal debut album, The Occasion, was great, Hotel Rooms is my favorite. The production is incredible, especially that epic drop. Michael Stensland sounds amazing, and the lyrics are incredibly unique and enjoyable. Great job, Astronomers. You guys absolutely rule.
Picks me up, puts me down, picks me up, puts me down, picks me up, puts me down, 100 times a day.
While I don't have the most experience with Florence and the Machine, I really connected with Free. The production is both elegant and infectious. Florence Welch sounds beautiful. The lyrics are fantastic, and that hook is just so enjoyably earwormy. A relatable and awesome tune from a pretty solid album.
Must have spent 45,000 up in Tiffany's. Oh no! Got a badass kids running around my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Whoa, whoa!
Pure silk sonic bliss with fantastic production, awesome vocals from Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, and lyrics that are both clever and iconic. Awesome track from a great duo, super psyched to see what they make next.
In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous.
While it's not as good as Juice or Good as Hell, About Damn Time still rules. The production is incredible, Lizzo's incredibly likable and charismatic, the lyrics are relatable, and that flute is so cool. A great lead single for a pretty good album.
These streets knows my name. Yeah. These legs knows my pain. Yeah. Oh.
Since I trashed my two least favorite tracks from God Did in my worst list, I figure I should also praise my favorite track from that album, because seriously, These Streets Know My Name is so good. The production is both bombastic and infectious. Everybody does an incredible job. The lyrics are beautiful, unique, and poignant, and even DJ Khaled himself isn't too obnoxious on this track. A great song that really deserves to be on a better album. And speaking of DJs...
The DJ is crying for help. The DJ is crying for help.
Yeah, we're not done with AJR yet, because the DJ is crying for help friggin' rules. The production is immaculate and atmospheric, Jack sounds fantastic, the lyrics are relatable and uniquely AJR-ish, and those violins are so infectious and awesome. I am so excited for this next AJR era.
What the fuck do these people know about me? Everybody on the block talk about me. Way back in the day you used to doubt me. Now that you see I'm on, you wanna out me.
Talk About Me is the definition of a group project where everyone did what they were supposed to do. Dot to Genius's production is awesome, managing to be both moody and atmospheric, and fun and bouncy at the same time. Denzel's hook and verse are both great. Kid Cudi's verse is just immaculate. JID delivers his trademark charisma and skill, and the lyrics are so freaking clever. Why this song didn't do any better, I have no idea, because it's freaking incredible.
I don't understand her eyes for your love. I try, I don't understand her eyes.
An awesome awesome retro bop with great production, fantastic vocals from Abel, and incredible lyrics. Keep being your awesome self the weekend.
I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into.
An absolutely incredible 50s throwback with heavenly production, beautiful vocals, perfect lyrics, and an immaculate vibe. I haven't heard much from Steven Sanchez, but I can tell that he's one to look out for. Great song all around. And now number 1.
Found you.
Just remember when we come up, the show goes on.
Where my number 1 from last year was a song that I loved more than I thought I would, this year's number 1 is a song that I fell in love with the second I heard it, and knew it would be my number 1 song of the year, even all the way back at the start of 2022. And if you haven't figured out which song it is by now, let me ask you a question. Do you ever get a little bit tired of life?
Do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Like you're not really happy but you don't wanna die. Like you're hanging by a thread but you gotta survive, cause you gotta survive.
Numb Little Bug by M. Bayhold is like the audio version of a comforting friend. It was one of the first 2022 songs I fell in love with and has been a major part of my 2022 music library. Let's start with the production, and I love it. It has this unique poppy vibe with lovely pianos, infectious percussion, awesome clapping, and an overall fun energy. It's the perfect blend of danceable and relaxing, and it really makes Numb Little Bug an awesome listening experience. Bayhold also sounds awesome. Like with Bad Habit, I had never heard of EB before Numb Little Bug, and it was pretty much my first impression of her. And it was a great first impression. Her voice just sounds so soft and soothing, combining with the production to make NLB feel like a joy to listen to. It doesn't have the same raw beauty of Sam Ryder, but it's a solid vocal performance that really makes the song her own. But what really makes Numb Little Bug a great song is the lyrics. Like Son of a Sinner and Bad Habit, I don't really relate to the lyrics themselves, as while I do take medicine, it's more to help me focus and not really to regulate my emotions. But I relate to the general concept. The lyrics have this unique and comforting vibe that makes it feel like M is patting me on the back and saying, there, we all have off days. Where songs like Hey Ya by Outkast and Bullet by Hollywood Undead use the juxtaposition of their happy sound and unhappy content to talk about serious issues, Numb Little Bug uses its happy sound, unhappy content juxtaposition in order to relate to its audience. When A Dose of Buckley talked about NLB on his worst songs list, link in the description if you want to check it out, I feel like he massively missed the song's point, thinking that M is acting like the stuff she's going through has never been experienced by anyone else, when, if anything, the song is about the exact opposite. The lyrics of Numb Little Bug show M venting her frustrations and then telling the audience that if you're feeling this way too, it's perfectly understandable. We all have days where we feel off and don't feel like much of anything, but it's just a part of living and you'll get through it. And believe me, in a year like 2022, I've felt like that a couple times. Like AJR, M just has such a unique and interesting way of writing that allows her to talk about these issues in a way that only she could deliver, and Numb Little Bug perfectly demonstrates that. Fantastic lyrics for a great song. And while I initially didn't like the ending for how it petered out, over time I understood how it was more done out of a creative decision to show Bayhold's state and less out of laziness. I still would have preferred a more complete ending, but I understand the decision, and the song is still great regardless. Numb Little Bug is just an awesome song. The production is amazing, M sounds fantastic, and the lyrics are both unique and relatable. I've heard a couple other tracks from M. Bayhold, like Goo, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's definitely becoming one of my new favorite artists, as her style really vibes with me. I'm really excited to see more of Bayhold's stuff in the coming years, as I feel that she has a lot of potential as an artist, and Numb Little Bug is a perfect demonstration of said potential. Numb Little Bug by M. Bayhold is an awesome, fun, relatable, and comforting tune, which is why it's my pick for the best song of 2022. Great job, M. Bayhold. Can't wait to see what you make next.
Do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Like you're not really happy, but you don't wanna die. Like a numb little bug that's gotta survive. That's gotta survive.
And that concludes my best list. Comment your thoughts on my picks and what songs you think are best of the year, and tune in for the final part of my Listmas 2022 videos as I talk about my top 10 worst and best 2022 albums. Personally, I can't wait, as there were so many awesome albums this year, as well as a few terrible albums that deserve a good thrashing. But till then, this is Jeremy ending our broadcast day. Adios.